guys, welcome to my first ever makeup tutorial, my first ever YouTube video. I'm excited, a little bit nervous because I'm still getting the hang of everything and learning what I'm doing. So if this video is awful, I apologize in advance, but I really did try. I've always loved to play with makeup, do makeup, buy new products. So I thought this would be kind of a good opportunity to showcase that a little bit and let everybody in on what I'm doing, if they care. Today we're going to be doing a purple smoky eye look. It's kind of a nice change to just like a black smoky eye or a brown smoky eye. It's a little bit more fun and festive. So if you want to know how to get this look, just stay tuned. I would love to hear your comments, your suggestions, your feedback, and make a video that you all would like to see in the future. So just let me know, and I will be back with a clean face, which is kind of embarrassing. I can't believe I'm gonna let it all out there for YouTube to see, but bear with me. Makeup works wonders. Stay tuned. So here we are, naked face and all. Did not promise it was going to be pretty, but let's get started. So first we're going to start with foundation, and I've really been into this Naked Skin foundation by Urban Decay. So I just pump some right onto my hand like that. I don't know if you can see that. Just a little bit. A little bit goes a long way. And this is actually a finishing powder brush, but I like to use it as a foundation brush. You can use a foundation brush or a sponge or your fingers. You really shouldn't use your fingers, they say, because it gets oil and your skin causes breakouts, but just whatever you want to use is fine. Just get this all blended in there evenly. This covers really well, I think, and it feels really lightweight. It's summertime, and the last thing you want is like some big heavy makeup. You walk outside and you're in the sunlight and you look like a freak with 12 pounds of makeup on. So I feel like this covers really naturally, but it still covers flawlessly. Gives you good coverage. So there's that. Next, I like to do concealer. Don't really use a whole lot of concealer on my face. I like to use it under my eyes mostly. So this is MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NW20. It comes in a little bottle like this. It has a little pump on it. Just pump a little bit on my hand, just a little bit. And then this is a finishing concealer brush. Just kind of pat it under my eyes, downward a little bit. Kind of like a triangle almost. See that? And then just kind of blot it in. Just get it in there. Let it do its thing. I don't know why I'm not using my mirror. Using the iPad. Make sure that's nice and blended in. And then we're going to put powder over this, so it's going to make it look really natural. Set everything so your makeup's not, you know, sliding around or anything freaky. See? Better already. So next I'm going to use some loose powder. This is Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Loose Talc Powder. Talc free mineral wear loose powder. I said that backwards. So that's what we're going to use next. You can just get this at Walmart. It comes with this and then with a little lid, so I just take some out with my brush and then put it in the lid and kind of swirl it around and then tap off the extra. And then just kind of buff it into your skin like this. You can use circular motions if you want. If you need a little bit more powder, put it in there. Go over your eyes. Easy, right? There's that. There's a makeup bristle on my face. Okay. Got that, right? So next step for me is contouring. I've been really into contouring lately. It's kind of a new thing I've picked up, but I've watched all these videos of these girls doing it on Facebook, on YouTube, and it's kind of neat how they can make their face look so different from contouring. I think it really does make a big difference. I like it a lot. I think I need to like pull different. So that's what we're going to do next. It took me a few times to figure out what brush I like to use for it and what color I like to use for it. So it might take you a few times of like trial and error to learn exactly how you like to do it, but once you learn the technique that's best for your face, it really does pay off, honestly. So I'm just going to use, this is from Urban Decay. I absolutely am obsessed with Urban Decay products. Like, seriously, love them so much. This is the Naked palette from Urban Decay. There's a lot. I love browns. I love brown colors. So this is like perfect. It has a black and a gray. And anyway, so we're going to use this Naked color right here. It's like a matte tan. So we're going to use that color. I was using this Buck color, and it was like way too dark, so that's why it took me a little while to kind of like play with everything. So we're just going to use this tan. I'm trying to get the lighting right. Try that. Is that better? I don't know. Okay. So what you're going to want to do is just go, you see your cheekbone kind of has like a, it kind of already has its own shadow right in here. If you make like a fishy face, you can see the lines. So that's what you're going to want to do is take, this is a airbrush concealer brush, but you can use, a lot of the videos I've watched on YouTube for this use like fluffier brushes like this. But you can use, I like to use this. This is just from Sephora. Love Sephora too. Sephora and Urban Decay are like my faves. So you can just use something like this if you want. You can use a bigger brush, like a contour brush if you want. But this is what I like to use. So what you're going to do is dip a little bit in the color and then follow that line. And you can always add more, but you can't take it away. Remember that. So just start off with a little bit, and I think that's going to be enough. See how much of a difference that makes already? That makes a difference. That makes a big difference. So just did that side. I'll start on this side. Just in that cheekbone, back and forth. If you need to kind of blend it in there to get it in there a little bit, you can do that. If you need to add more. Okay, so I'm done with that part. See, I think that makes a big difference already. And we're going to blend it out and then add blush and everything, so it's going to look really nice, not too over the top. So next I take this contouring brush, like this from Sephora, and my huge Sephora bronzing disc. And I like to just put a little bit on there, a little bit goes a long way, and kind of blend it above that line, not below, kind of above that line, and just kind of define it a little bit more. See? Okay, and you're going to blend it all the way up to your hairline. Starting about right here, about not quite the apples of your cheeks, just a little bit after them, and blending upward. Okay. So you can go down a little bit if you want, whatever. So, next step is blush. And I actually left my blush on the other side of the room. Gotta go get it. BRB. Big thing of a bunch of different eyeshadows. and blush. I'm going to use this top shade. It's kind of like a peachy color. And just kind of blend that from here outwards. This chair is creaky. And the same thing with blush. You can always add more, but you can't take it away. So start off with just a little bit. I don't like a whole lot of blush. I mean, if you want to layer more, make it darker, that's just your own preference. I don't like too much. I like that's plenty for me. So do that, and then we're going to highlight this. So, I just recently got this MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Soft and Gentle, and it's like super pretty. So we're going to take this, and this is a Precision Sweep Brush from Sephora. I'm just going to put a little bit on there and highlight the top of your cheekbones. And drag it down a little bit. A little bit on the tip of your nose, and on the bridge of your nose, and on your cheekbones. Also, you can put a little bit on your chin, a little bit on your forehead. Don't get too crazy with that, but just to kind of highlight everything, give it a nice little glow. Yeah? Okay. So, next step is the fun part, the eyes, my favorite. Love doing eyes. Let me get a drink. A cool cup. Okay, so I am a huge fan of Urban Decay, and this Urban Decay eyeshadow primer is amazing. This is in the color Sin. They have it in clear too, but this color is just much prettier. You'll see once I put it on how pretty it is. And honestly, you just need a little tiny bit, like that. And you're just going to put it on your lid like this. You could use a brush, I'm sure. I just use my finger. And put it all over your eyelid, like that. Is the lighting in here weird? I cannot figure it out. Better. Or is that too much light? Okay. So you put that all over your eyelid like that. And it literally makes your eyeshadow last forever. Makes the colors go on great. So, for this look, we're going to need this, and this is amazing. This is from Coastal Scents, and it's called Metal Mania Palette. Let me show you what the inside of this looks like because it's awesome. One of them fell out. Look at this. This was literally like $25 or $30, and it comes with so many different colors. They last forever. It is just awesome. You can get this from coastalscents.com. I never even heard of them before. One of my friends recommended it. And this is like the best eyeshadow. They're so shimmery, so pretty. So you should definitely try it. I'm going to take this shade right here. This purpley shade. It's like a bright purple. I'm going to put this all over my eyelid. It's really pretty. See? I actually like to bring my eyeshadow up a little bit over the crease. I know a lot of people say like just on the eyelid, stop at the crease, but I like to go a little bit over top of the eyelid. Not a whole lot, just so you can kind of see it, you know? I just want to see it whenever my eyes closed, or when my eyes closed. When like you're looking straight at me, you can kind of see it a little bit. I like that look. So if you don't want to go that far with it, you can stop just at the crease or whatever. It's up to you. So next, that's all for that. Next, I take the darker shade of purple, which is this one down here. It's kind of like a, it's not like a plum, but it is kind of like a plum. It's like a real dark purple, but it's very shimmery. It's not matte. We're going to put this in our outer corner. With this, you just want to be careful because you don't want to put too much of this on. Like I said, you can always add more, but you can't take it away. Or you can, but it's a lot easier to add more than like fix it. So I know a lot of people also just go right here in the corner of their eye with it. I like to drag mine over a little bit further. Like that. And we're going to blend this all in with like a really pretty champagne-y cream color. So it's not going to look so like drastic. So we're going to blend this in after we're done. Blend it in like that. And do the other side. Just love eyeshadows. I have more eyeshadow than I have of anything else. I feel like you can never have enough. Just do so many looks and so much fun stuff with eyeshadows, and I love it. So there's that. If you want to add more, you can keep adding more. That's good for me. Okay. So next step, we're going to take just some kind of brush to kind of highlight your eyebrow and kind of blend that in. You can either use, this one came with the Naked palette. This is just, I don't even think it has a name. It's just this little brush came with it. Or you can use like a big fluffy brush like this. This is MAC 25 2SE. So my favorite shade of the Naked palette is this Sin color right here. So you're going to take a little bit of that, highlight your eyebrow, and also blend that dark purple line in a little bit so it's not so harsh. See? Do the same thing to the other side. You're also going to want to take that color and put it on the inner corner of your eye. Just for a little bit of brightness. Catches the light and it's really pretty. Okay. So that's pretty much it for that. If you want to keep adding more, different color, you can, but I mean, it's pretty easy. It's just 3 different eyeshadow colors, and they look great. They're fun. So that's about as easy as you can get with that. Next step is eyeliner. I love, love, love Urban Decay eyeliner and colored eyeliners, whether they're, you know, more neutral shades or fun shades. This is a gray shade, like a metallic gray, called Revolver from Urban Decay. It's a 24/7 waterproof liquid eyeliner. So we're just going to take this and line, can you see me? Line your upper lash line. If you want to wing it out, you can. If not, it's okay. This is just like the prettiest silver color. Can you see that? It's just, well, not really, it's like a silvery gray. But you do want to be careful because this takes a few seconds to dry. So don't really close your eyelid all the way. Because if you do, you're going to have this eyeliner up at the top of your eye, which you do not want. So, kind of let it dry for a second. In the meanwhile, I'm going to put on some Carmex, which I absolutely love. Put Carmex on at least like 50 times a day, not exaggerating. I usually put it on earlier while I'm doing my makeup, but I forgot because I was talking to you. Put it on while you're doing your makeup. Let it kind of work its magic. Heal your lips while you're waiting for that to dry. You can also, while you're waiting for that to dry, work on your eyebrows. This is something else I've just kind of recently gotten into, well, in the past like year, started doing, is filling in my eyebrows. It makes a big difference. I'm not that old, I'm only 23, but I feel like as I've gotten older, my eyebrows kind of are thinning, I guess. So if you fill your eyebrows in, I really do think it helps define your eyes and makes a big difference. I don't spend a whole lot of time doing this. I know some people take like forever to define their eyebrows, but I really don't. I just kind of put it on there. This is just a Sonia Kashuk eyebrow filler palette. It's called Arch Alert Brow Kit. You can just take this, fill your eyes, and this is also just a, I don't even know what this is. This is just like a slanted, real small, skinny brush from Sephora. It has real stiff bristles. Just fill those in and just kind of go along and fill everything in. Make sure there's no like bare spots. Like that. That's it for that. We're almost done. So now after we've done that, our eyeliner has dried, we filled in our eyebrows, put some Carmex on. We're going to take this eyeshadow palette again. You can use any kind of purples that you want to use. I'm sure like the drugstores just have some, like Maybelline colors are really good. L'Oreal, you can find some really pretty purples and do the same thing. Or you can do this with other colors, greens or blues. We're going to take, oh gosh, did I really leave that little brush over there? I did. We're just going to use this one instead. Same one I used for up here, which I did not want to use this. I wanted to use just a little pencil brush. Those just real small little makeup brushes. This one will be okay. We're just going to take this and line our lower lash line. This one's actually packing on the color pretty good. Okay, and you can make that line as small or as big as you want, as skinny or as thick as you want. I kind of like mine more dramatic, on the dramatic side, so I bring mine down a little bit and then kind of bring them out to blend everything. Like that. Okay. And then the last step for your eyes is going to be, well, it could be two things, mascara and false lashes, or just mascara. I've really liked false lashes here lately, but I'm not going to use them for this video because it's not how I wear this look every day. In everyday real life, I just use my real lashes. So maybe in future videos, I'll do some with fake lashes, but this looks really pretty with just your natural lashes. Against this silver eyeliner color, it really makes your lashes pop. So even if your lashes aren't that long, they still look pretty with this because they stand out against that silver. So we'll just put mascara on now. Having difficulties here. Okay, better. And I usually seriously put like a ton of mascara on. Oh, CoverGirl Lash Blast Fusion. Love it so much. Been using this forever. I like other mascaras too, but this is like the one I use every day. They have the, I don't even know what the other one's called. Just the one in like the orange tube. I think it's just Lash Blast. And it just does whatever it does. It like volumizes or lengthens. Whichever one of those it does, I'm not sure. But then this one volumizes and lengthens. So this is the one in the purple tube, and this is Black is Black. Just cake it on. This doesn't clump. I mean, seriously. It does not clump. Can't really see my lashes very well. Great. But you can kind of do that side and layer it on, and then start on the other side and let this side kind of dry, and then go back and add more. I always like do that kind of, you know how there's going to be like the weird like glop of mascara at the end of your stick. I always like wipe a little bit of that off, but leave a little bit, and then start at the root of your eyelashes, and it makes them look really thick if you do that. If you use some of that extra mascara that's on the end, you use the end like that, and then pull them up with the actual brush. So now I'm going to go back over here. And do your lower lash line. All of them covered. Now, every single day of my life that I wear makeup, I always line my waterline with black eyeliner. They say if you have small eyes to not do this step. So this is completely optional, but I think that makes a big difference. It just makes it more dramatic. And there we go. Wasn't that hard, was it? You can put a little bit of lip gloss. I'm not a big lipstick person. You can put some, I love, like, honestly, I use Carmex like it's just lip gloss. I don't use a whole lot of anything else. I do have a lot of lip gloss, I just don't really use it. This is Lip Fusion Micro Collagen Lip Plump. It's a really pretty like purple shimmery shade in Princess, so we can put some of this on over top of our Carmex. or just some shimmer. Feels really good. Take this out. Oh great, a crease. And there you go. Oh great. Kind of ruined it. That is the finished look. I'm excited I got through this video and didn't really mess up that much. A little bit, but I hope you enjoyed the video. I really do. And like I said, I'd love to hear any of your questions, comments, feedback. I'm going to try to make improvements, you know, the lighting situation, and find out where is best for me to be sitting to do these videos, because obviously I'm sitting by a window and the lighting is like going away and coming back and going away and coming back. So I'll try and work on all these things and make it better next time. So let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.